Hey guys, Belcher Spitzel here, and as you guys can see, this is not Ava Holland. Today's video is not an Ava Holland Let's Play. I'm actually getting kind of tired of her Let's Play, so I'm just taking a break from it for 1 or 2 weeks. I'll get back to it, but until then, I will be starting a new Let's Play. I'm just gonna call it City Life. So I'll go back and forth between this Let's Play and Ava Holland's in no particular order. You know, maybe I'll do 1 week City Living, 1 week Ava Holland. Maybe I'll do 3 of the same one at a time. I don't know. I'm not sure. It'll honestly depend how I feel. Yeah, so anyways, let's meet the main... Oh, actually, sorry, before we meet the main household, I'm just going to talk a little bit about this series, I guess. So it's 4 Sims that live together. You'll be introduced to them very shortly. And they are surrounded by a bunch of young adults who live in other apartment buildings close by to them. So the other young adults, they're all Sims that I have created for my speed builds. So they're all households and families from my speed builds, but I've created apartments for them. So there are 3 other households that I will be introducing during this first episode, which is really just an introduction, because they are the main young adults that this household will be interacting with. So in this first part, we're going to meet the main household. We're going to see the speed build of their apartment, and we're going to do the same thing, introductions and speed build of apartments with the other 3 households. Yeah, alright, anyways, so Sim number 1 is Anya Padilla. She's a young adult, as they all are. So she has the Renaissance Sims aspiration. She's ambitious, she's good, and she's a genius. So in my head, she's going into the doctor field of, well, yeah, she's gonna be a doctor, essentially, is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah. Alright, so let's just take a quick look at her outfits. So this is her everyday outfit. It's still really, you know, it's not formal. It's I mean, it's very clean and proper while still being, you know, it's still a crop top. She's young, you know, she's enjoying it. She's flaunting her body. Moving on to her formal, which is, I find, very proper. Next we have her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, and her swimwear. And there you go, that's Sim number 1. Next up we have her brother, Jeffrey Padilla. So he has the Master Chef aspiration. He's romantic, he's a foodie, and he's a perfectionist. So he's going to go into the culinary career. So he's a huge flirt, but he's not the kind of guy who sleeps around. He just sort of likes flirting with girls. Yeah, let's just take a look at his outfits really quickly. So that's his everyday outfit. Here is his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, and his swimwear. Next up, we have Cole Fitzgerald, and he has the fabulously wealthy aspiration. He's ambitious, he's good, and he's self-assured. So he's going to join the business career track, and he is currently in a relationship with Anya, the first Sim we met. Yeah. Anyways, so here's his everyday outfit. He's already got like this older guy who's, you know, made it in the business world, who has money sort of look to him, I find. Anyways, here's his formal outfit, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, and his swimwear. And last up in the main household for our Let's Play, we have Callie Stewart. So she wants to be a best-selling author. She is creative, family-oriented, and she's a bookworm. So she's going to actually go into the journalism career. She has really, really bad luck in her romantic life, and she sort of ends up sleeping around quite a bit because she just, she's a little insecure and she feels like she needs to get attention in that way. So she's gonna get her heart broken a couple times, I'm sure. Anyways, here is her everyday outfit. Next we have her formal, her athletic, if it loads, her sleep, her party, and her swimwear. And there we go. That is the main household that we will be working with in this Let's Play. Let's get to seeing their apartment being built. Okay, so this first apartment that our main household is living in was built in Zenview Apartments. Floor 1 was a 6x11 lot. Under the type of room, because I saved all these as a room, it's kitchen. This first floor has 1 bathroom, and the price is 12,559 simoleons. Though I'm pretty sure they're counting prices, including the walls and the windows, which I don't actually think you have to pay for when you move in to these lots. So it'll probably be a little bit cheaper than that, because I didn't use any money cheats for them, and I think they had 26,000 simoleons to start off with, maybe a little less because of the deposit. But yeah, so the 2 individual floors. Floor 2 is a 14x12 size lot. Under type I put bedroom, and it has 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom in there. And the second floor was set to come out to 22,207 simoleons. But like I said, that's probably inaccurate when you actually move into this lot. That's just the price, I guess. If you guys buy a lot where you can build an entire house and plop that on there, then that'll probably be the price. But for an apartment, I think it prices out a little differently. Yeah, anyway, so this is the city living household, and the bedroom with the purple bed is Callie's room. The one with the green and yellow one is Jeffrey's room, and then the pale bed is Cole and Anya's room. They're in a relationship, so they share it together. Yeah, I feel like there was something I wanted to say about this build, but I cannot for the life of me remember this. Oh, yes, okay. What I did for this apartment and the other 3 apartments we see in here is to save it all as one room. I needed to break down some walls. So when you guys place these rooms or these floors into the building, you guys will just have to build a couple of walls back up. There shouldn't be any decorative items on the walls. I'm pretty sure I deleted the walls where the doors were, so you guys knew exactly where to rebuild them. But I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, it's pretty easy to figure out. So yeah, they all have computers in their rooms. I was very happy that I was able to let them, I was very happy that they could afford, decent computers. Put a lovely little easel and a chess table on the balcony. Just a little something to keep them going. Yeah. Alright, I was just checking how long was left of this build. It's pretty simple, I kept it pretty empty. There wasn't much money to work with. A lot more than if I had to move them into their own little house. This is why I really like apartments. I feel like your money goes a long way. And of course, they'll all be getting careers, and I'm sure, 4 Sims does to a household with, I think the weekly rent here was 600 simoleons. So, in real life, that's really expensive, but I think with these Sims and their jobs, their money's going to go up really quickly. Or at least I hope so, since I do leave them with, I think, something like 100 simoleons. Yeah, maybe 300. But probably, yeah, it's definitely 100 simoleons I leave them with. I just decided, like, I have this money left. I'm just going to put as many decorations as I can. Lights, flowers, whatever I can get. Anyways, here are the screenshots of the apartments. Like always, in the description below, I'll have a link to where you can download this family, this household, every other household you see in this video, and all the lots that I renovated will also be available for download, so you guys can download them. Anyways, we are moving on to meeting the second household, so I'm going to stop talking now. Alright, next household we will be meeting is the Morris household. It's the Morris brothers. I will be linking the video of their original house and where you originally meet them in the description below. I'll actually be linking every video related to the other households in the description below. But I will reintroduce them right now. So this is Will Morris. He wants to be a master mixologist. He has the dance machine trait. He's self-assured and he's romantic. And he's sort of this huge player. So here is his everyday outfit. Next we have his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, and his swimwear. Then we have his brother, Travis Morris, who has the Master Chef aspiration. He's a foodie, a perfectionist, and a bookworm. So unlike his brother, he is not a huge player. He doesn't really sleep around. He'd like to find a woman that will one day help, birth and raise his kids with him. Yeah. Anyway, so this is his everyday outfit. Next is his formal, his athletic, his sleep, his party wear, and his swimwear. So together, the Morris brothers, once they climbed the ladder of the chef and mixologist careers, they would like to open a restaurant together. That's always been their dream. And yeah, that's about it for them. We'll get into their apartment renovation. Alright, next up, this is the Morris apartment. Oh, I forgot to mention, I named, for the first apartment you see, I named them City Life Floor 1 and City Life Floor 2, just so you guys can know them by the name on the gallery. So this next one for the Morris brothers is just Morris Bros apartment. It was built or renovated in the Jasmine Suites apartment. So it's a 18 by 7 lot. It's under the type kitchen. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, and it came out to 32,938 simoleons. But once again, when you guys download this, you'll be able to get it for cheaper. At this point, I realized that I was in build mode only, so I had an unlimited budget, and I didn't want that. So I actually just reloaded the game with these, with the Sims that are supposed to be there. Because I wanted to keep, I didn't want to really use money cheats for this household. I think I only use money cheats for the Varner household, which will be the last one you guys meet. And that's just because they actually have money. Anyways, you guys will find out about that later on. Yeah, so in this apartment, you have a wannabe chef and a wannabe mixologist, so I needed to keep in mind, budget-wise, that I needed a decently nice kitchen as well as a bar area. So I splurged a little bit on counters, splurged some more on the fridge and the stove, because you needed it, with this household. You needed good quality items and microwave, a coffee machine, just a couple of appliances to get them started with. At first I was going to go for that really cheap bar, and then I realized you actually couldn't lock in bar stools, and I was like, nah, they need a proper bar here. Because, where else is Will going to mix his drinks? You have a very small kitchen table, but that's because this whole area was their dining room, their bar area, and their living room, so I really needed everything to fit in perfectly. So I put a TV in Will's room, but that's just because he also exercises in there, and we end up adding a treadmill, and it's sort of important to his sort of persona. He's this he's this huge player. He likes to sleep around, so he tries to look his best so that he has, like, physically speaking, he has the best shot at getting girls to like him as possible, I guess. Yeah, and we keep Travis's room in more of a creative feel. I think did I put a guitar in there? I'm really not sure. I don't know what I put in that corner. I can't see it. Anyways, I feel like I gave him a guitar, Anyways, in my head, he's sort of the more creative, romantic sort of guy out of the two of them, and I just felt like he needed some sort of creative instrument, tool thing, whatever. Anyways, I did use a money cheat, as you guys saw. I used the Ka-Ching sheet, which gives you 1,000 simoleons. I just really needed to add some decoration to their apartment because it was really, like, it just looked really bland. All it was furniture and no decoration, so I needed to change that up a little bit. Yeah, anyways, here are the screenshots, starting with the bathroom, because that's clearly the most appealing. Anyways, here's the rest of the apartment, more appealing than a bathroom, and let's get to meet household number 3. Household number 3, I want to say that I named this 3 girls and a ginger. I think that's what I called it, or 3 Sims and the ginger. Anyways, so this is Kenzie Bradshaw. She is a young adult. Okay, I'm just going to stop saying that these Sims are young adults because they pretty much all are, except for this toddler right here. Anyways, so Kenzie has the Master Chef aspiration. She's active, she's ambitious, and she's a foodie. And she's the kind of Sim, she would go into the sports career, actually, and do her cooking on her spare time, cooking around the house and all that. Anyways, so this is her everyday outfit. Oops. Next we have her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, and her swimwear. Next up we have her daughter. So when Kenzie was a teenager, she got pregnant, and the dad left Kenzie to raise Brittany all on her own. So this is Brittany Bradshaw. Obviously she's not a young adult. She has the wild trait. So this is her everyday outfit. Next we have her formal, her sleepwear, and her party wear. Next Sim we have, if it'll load, is Sydney Field. So she has the best-selling author aspiration. She's creative, she's good, and she's a bookworm. Just going to take a quick look at her outfit. So that's her everyday look. Here is her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, and her swimwear. And last for this household, we have Lynn Parrish. She has the serial romantic aspiration. She is non-committal, she's good, and she's romantic. So here we have her everyday outfit, followed by her formal, her activewear, her sleepwear, her party wear, and her swimwear. So these 4 ladies live together. They met maybe in high school, maybe at a summer job. I don't know. They met when they were young, and instead of struggling all alone in, crappy apartments, they decided, why not just let's all move in together and try to afford a better place. And together, they live together. They split finances, split all the bills, and help around with Brittany whenever Kenzie needs. And yeah, anyways, let's get to their apartment build, shall we? So apartment number 3 was built or edited in the Culpeper Apartments. I just named it Rumi's apartment, and that's the name you'll be finding this apartment under. So it came out to 27,773 simoleons. Once again, it'll probably be cheaper when you guys, 'cause essentially you're just paying for furnishings when you guys move in, apartment-wise. Anyways, it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. It's an 18 by 10 lot. And under type of room, because once again I saved this as a room, it's under bedroom. there was no actual reasoning behind the types. I just sort of clicked anything. Yeah. Anyways, so there's clearly one bedroom that's bigger than the others, and that's because one of them has a kid, and she just needed a little bit more space so she can have some toddler toys in there and a toddler bed. And please tell me I remembered to put a toddler toilet. I did. Good. It's, you really need to potty train that kid. And I put a tub instead of a shower. Normally I'm more of a shower person, but because they have a toddler living with them, they needed the bath to clean Brittany, little Brittany. Yeah, so this little tiled area is the tiny little kitchen. I want to say Kimberly, I don't know, the mother of the toddler, I don't remember her name. She has the Master Chef aspiration, and unfortunately she can't afford the kitchen of her dreams just yet. But she makes do. She can be creative when she needs to be. So she figures it out, and she makes this tiny, tiny kitchen work. Maybe she uses the dining room table to work with. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how she figures this out. Obviously, I need to put the little toddler chair up there so that kid would be able to eat with the adults. And yeah, I'm pretty much done this build at this point. I just add a couple of extra decorations, sort of drain out their accounts. This is very similar to the house I built them. The bedrooms are pretty identical. The way I sandwiched the dining room table against the couch is the same. I just their house is so recent. I think it was either the build I posted Monday or Friday. I do not remember. But I built it so recently that it's just there in the back of my mind, and I just sort of tried to recreate it as an apartment because I just felt like it was the perfect house for them to start out in. Yeah, anyways, I'm so happy they have a balcony. I mean, I wouldn't let the toddler go out there on her own, but I'm really happy they have one. I think it's really cool. It's a great way for the toddler to get some fresh city air without, going to a park if her mom's busy. Yeah, anyways, just adding a couple decorations, making that entrance a little more interesting to look at. And yeah, we're about to head into the screenshots of this build right now. There we go. There's the very interesting long hallway. Yeah, this build's pretty cute, but I'm excited for the next build because I had no budgetary restrictions. So let's get to meeting the last household and then to their build. Alright, the last household we will be meeting today is the Varner household. So I was actually planning on doing a whole Let's Play with just them, like their storyline, because I don't know, I had a vision in my head of it. Instead I decided to just include them in this city life Let's Play. Maybe one day I'll do sort of a spin-off of this Let's Play and focus a little bit on them. I don't know, we'll see, but I will read you guys the bio that I wrote them. And, I mean, if you guys want to see a Let's Play with them or a spin-off with them, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, so here we go. Nick comes from a middle-class family. He loves spending time with his whole family. He became a writer and has been struggling to get by. Jordan comes from an extremely wealthy family. Though unlike Nick, she didn't have the same happy upbringing. When she was done school, she left home and made it out on her own with nothing but her trust fund, half of which she donated to various charities, and a ring that her grandmother had given her. So she had nothing else with her. She just sort of left literally everything behind, furnishing, clothing. She just sort of ran off. Anyways, when Nick and Jordan met, it was love at first sight. And not that Jordan has a lot of contact with her parents, but the little bit she does is filled with disapproving comments about the lifestyle she chose to live. Anyway, so here is Nick Varner. He has the best-selling author aspiration. He is family-oriented, he's creative, and he's romantic. So this is his everyday outfit. Next, we have his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, and his swimwear. And then we have Jordan Weber, who's his wife, who has the painter extraordinaire aspiration. She's creative, she's good, and she's family oriented. So this is her everyday outfit. We have her formal. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna go back to everyday for a second. Zoom into her hand. Oh, I can't really zoom in. Anyways, right there, that's the ring that she kept of her grandmother's. Her and her grandmother were really close, so yeah. Anyway, so her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, and her swimwear. And there you have it. Those are the four main households of this Let's Play. We're going to go ahead and get to their apartment build, and yeah, that'll be it for this video. Alright, so as you guys heard, Jordan comes from a wealthy family, and she had a trust fund, or half of a trust fund, after she donated money to work with. So her and Nick purchased the Fountain View penthouse, and they, sort of rebuilt it. They gutted it and rebuilt it. So this lot came out to 143,949 simoleons. It's a 30 by 20 lot, and it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. In the gallery, you'll be able to find it under Varner Penthouse. Yeah. Anyways, let's get to watching this renovation. This is clearly the lengthiest of them all. And yeah, I actually had no idea what to do with this build. I a couple times stopped and just looked at other apartment buildings and was like, would I have a better idea of what to do with this space? It was just, I don't know, I couldn't figure out the floor plan. Like, obviously I figured out a way to do it, but at first I just wasn't happy with it. And why is it so laggy? Oh my god. Hopefully it's just lagging in my editing software and not when I upload this, because oh boy, this video footage is laggy. Sorry if it lags. I'm very, very sorry. If I could, I'd re-record it. But yeah, anyways, so they have an ensuite bathroom. It's the only bathroom in this build, but I mean, they live alone, so. Originally, I thought about making this little room there sort of a huge walk-in closet, but then I was like, you know what, it's actually really, really weird to have that attached to a bathroom. So I ended up making it a sauna. So I just had to reshape the room a little bit, making it a little longer, and just full on drop an item in there. But it worked out perfectly with where the door was placed, and I feel like it's such a rich person thing to have. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm stereotyping, but I mean, if you can afford it, why not? And I don't think I've put a sauna in any of my builds. So, it's a nice, cool thing. Anyways, so here I put the walk-in closet, and I did a 2-story thing for it. Pretty sure only one of them's accessible, and if for whatever reason it's not, I also put a dresser so you guys can actually plan outfits and change using that one in case the walk-in doesn't work. Yeah, so even though, Jordan left everything behind, she still had a lot of money even after doing donations that she's able to afford brand new clothes and this huge penthouse. Yeah. Anyways, I put a yoga mat in there. She seems like, I get the feeling that Jordan is the kind of girl who actually does, who does yoga. I think that's the kind of exercise she gets. And of course, we have bookcases in, I think, every room. Because, Nick is an aspiring writer, and he's a bookworm, and he just loves to read. Yeah. Anyways, I think we're almost done with the bedroom. Yeah, here we go, moving on. I had a hard time figuring out how to do the layout, how to work this floor plan, as you can tell by my switching camera views every 5 seconds. And then I finally got an idea, which, do I keep the half wall there? I think I do. Yeah. Involving a half wall to sort of separate the space. I do not keep that second half wall. It just didn't work for me. But yeah, we have a big curved TV that we end up setting up on that wall. Don't worry, we will light up the area and you guys will be able to see that clearly. Cute little coffee tables, sort of move objected together to create one funky shaped one that sort of matches the angle of the seating. And a really cool lamp just to sort of, add both lighting and decoration to this build. I really like how that looks, actually. Anyways, here we go. A massive kitchen that I am super jealous of, if I'm being completely honest. Like, damn, I want that kitchen. Yeah, anyways, filling it up with all the essentials: a sink, a stove, a fridge, a microwave, a popcorn machine, and an ice cream maker, because who doesn't need that in their lives, right? I mean, they could afford every appliance, so why not give them every appliance? I did not, however, put a dishwasher in. I feel like that's just not a necessity in The Sims, though if you guys want to, go ahead, obviously, do whatever you want to this build. Yeah, a nice 8-person table, just a nice big open space, and they have a nice big bar area. I probably should have put an actual bar indoors. I put one outside on one of the 2 balconies, so they do have a bar, but I feel like it would just really fit in perfectly in that area. Yeah, so here we go. I'm just putting a couple decorations here and there before I move on to any other furnishing, mostly because I wanted to get the decorating over with. I've renovated I don't know how many apartments in a row. I only filmed 4 of them, though, because it was just getting ridiculous. I couldn't really fit all of them in here in this one introductory video. So, I mean, whenever I introduce new characters to this Let's Play, I will give you guys a small tour of their apartment, but I won't do a whole speed build on them. And obviously, as soon as I introduce the new Sims, I will have their apartment available for download, but I won't have them available for download before that. Yeah, I think we're getting sort of close to the end of this build. Just sort of decorating the outside balconies to start off with, after I put plants indoors, because clearly they needed more of those. Yep, just lots of flowers. I actually really like this, putting that big potted thing and then a matching rose wall thing. I think it looked really cool. It was a nice way to get some extra floral patterns in there. Yeah, so out here is sort of the entertainment balcony. They have this nice barbecue area and a sink out there so you can wash your dishes, because when you're rich, why not, Anyways, an outdoor bar area with nice bar stools that sort of, just fit perfectly. Next, I wanted, more entertainment, so I put a karaoke machine, some speakers, and a nice little couch. Okay, so I made a seating area so you can eat your barbecued food. And I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know if you can use the couch and the table together, but there's another 5 seats in there, so the couch is more there for aesthetics more than for it to be useful. Obviously, if you guys download this place and you guys want to have a patio party and you guys need more seating and the couch doesn't work, just delete it and add more chairs, It's no big deal. There are plenty of other benches out here on the other side. This is more sort of the relaxation patio, I guess. A lot of plants. You can do some gardening. You have a nice little hot tub, a fountain, seating. Put a statue in there just for added decoration. And I keep it pretty simple. I think I end it there. Yeah, and here we go. This nice sunlit room is the office. I mean, I would love to have this office. It's incredible. You have this beautiful view of the city from the penthouse. Like, you're so high up, you can see pretty much everything. And I feel like it's such a relaxed place for you to have a home studio, like Jordan has all these painting areas. Nick has this amazing computer that he can work on, as well as some books so he can read whenever he wants to, if he's sick of writing or if he needs some inspiration or anything like that. I really love this area. I do give him a little armchair because he seems like the kind of guy who would sit in an armchair to read. Um, but yeah, anyways, so we're pretty much done this build at this point, and we're getting to the final screenshots of this video. So here we go. This is the Varner's penthouse. Yeah, I told you guys the price of everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for next week. We'll have the first City Life Let's Play episode up. Yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a very good day. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, yada yada yada. Download these apartments and these families, and feel free to do your own Let's Play with them. I'd love to see that, actually. Anyways, we're almost done, so I'm going to stop talking, and yeah, bye guys.